one Bud Light.
No. 4.
Oh. So you tap that.
Yep.
I think that's the dumbest fight that we had today.
Which one?
The Parsec fight.
Come on. You gotta see where I'm coming from with that one.
What?
You gotta see where I'm coming from with that one. You hear it in a movie, you're gonna think it's made up. I didn't know a parsec was a real
But
thing.
the thing is, like, you thought that it was George Lucas who made it up.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. I didn't know they actually used it in like NASA and SpaceX and shit like that.
I think it's an old term. That's why you don't really hear it. Like it's older than light year, I think.
When they make Lightyear up.
Because I don't know, more accurate.
No, but like when did they make Lightyear up?
I don't know.
We're not really space nerds, so we can't really.
I'm kind of a space nerd. I'm not like. Is this one of the old ones? The old beers?
No. Why?
It doesn't taste very good.
Oh. Fuck. You don't like it?
Not really.
Let me taste it.
It tastes maybe because I haven't drank in beer since the last time we recorded, but it tastes kind of skunky.
It tastes like a Bud Light.
I don't think so.
It tastes
I
like
think it tastes old and
it tastes like a Bud Light. You just found out you don't like Bud Lights.
but I don't know. Let me taste the land shark.
You won't like Land Shark either.
I don't like that either.
I told you. Guy only drinks whiskey.
I don't even drink that often, but I wanted to get the Gretzky whiskey because I saw it.
Gretzky?
We were
Yeah.
doing, or they were doing. I shouldn't say me. They were doing a margarita night where they were making margaritas
Where is this?
in Brantford. Like Megan, our roommate,
Oh, okay.
they were making margaritas.
I thought
This is the most white girl shit ever. They were making margaritas and watching
Grey's
Mamma
Anatomy.
Mia.
Oh. Would you say Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia.
That's white as fuck.
I know, and I remember watching it somewhere like or in school or something,
Mamma Mia is a weird movie.
and it's dumb, but like
yeah.
she was like, "Oh, Meg, you have to watch it. It's so good." And then we're like, "Yeah, let's make margaritas and do a charcuterie board."
So you decided to buy whiskey.
I just saw it because I didn't know that I knew that Gretzky had something to do with alcohol, but I didn't know that he had like a decent whiskey out. Like
Yeah.
it's. Did you smell it? You haven't smelled it.
Yeah, I smelled it. Yeah.
When?
Like just now when you were fiddling with the computer.
This smell. It still gets me, but it's a lot smoother than any.
Can I take a shot of it?
Sure.
I don't have shot glasses, but
You can grab one of those glasses over there.
okay.
But
But did you know he turned 60?
I know.
That's fucking crazy.
I know. I thought he'd be older.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be older.
He's getting old. He's getting up there.
I do want to one day get guys down here and do a whiskey podcast.
Oh, are you talking about whiskey?
No, just like where everybody's drinking, like
Oh, yeah.
like getting liquored.
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, just bring the JP Wisers and the
Pour it into the mic like ASMR style.
Hey,
Pop the cork in the mic. Pop the cork in the mic.
How do I do it like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
go right there. There it is. Beautiful Ryan Gretzky whiskey. Just a little tinge, but it's not as sharp as this. What is this? This is the whiskey I got you for Christmas. Glen. It's Scotch whiskey. Glenfiddich. It's 14 years old.
It's got a peculiar taste.
This is just whiskey that like whiskey drinkers are like, okay, that's a little bit more spicy.
That's Scotch. Even
It's
my
Scotch
friends who drink
whiskey.
whiskey don't like that.
Have they tried it?
Well, I've tried Scotch and they don't like Scotch. Like Scotch is like for the guys that enjoy.
A little bit more bite to it.
Yeah. See, I'm a guy that likes a little less bite.
That's for the guys that have been drinking whiskey for 30 years.
Yeah, like see, I can drink Southern Comfort on the rocks, no problem. Southern
How much
Comfort's
did you
also-
pour for that? Okay.
I mean, it's a little bit more than a
That's
shot.
almost like a glass of whiskey time.
I know.
You can sip it too. It's not a bad sipping one. Or if you want to go grab ice, you can. It's not bad though.
That's not that bad. I don't even. Normally with whiskey,
that.
I will.
Sip it.
Like
But-
with whiskey, normally I shoot it back, chase it back with beer.
Yeah, kill it.
Yeah.
But no, he had liqueur too.
A liqueur. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Is that just like
A liqueur is like
syrup?
yeah, it's like a syrupy liquor, like
What's that? Like the eggnog shit that we had.
rum chata. No, that's
Yeah.
more. I don't know what that you call that. That's different.
That's its own thing.
It's still considered a liqueur,
Yeah.
but like a liqueur that you probably had is like grenadine, or like blue Croco,
Grenadine.
or what's it fucking called? I don't know. There's things that's meant to be a mixture. Like you like add things to it and a liqueur on top of it. You know. I don't know. It's like not as much alcohol, more syrupy.
Yeah. I don't know. And let me tell you, I'm not a huge fan of margaritas either.
I've only had one.
They're sweet.
Yeah, they're
And
it's
it's
like,
tequila.
it's like a slushy for your mouth.
Yeah, it's tequila.
Yeah, but I kind of like tequila.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can you please? I was having a conversation with a roommate. Whiskey's like harder to drink than tequila, right?
yeah,
That's what I was saying. And like I got them to smell it, not Meg, but our roommate. I got her to smell it, and she's like, "Nah, see, tequila feels like it's harder."
no. Does she drink Patron, like hardcore, like tequila?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's so smooth. When you compare,
She does have a bottle of Patron.
yeah, but like when you compare that stuff to like Jose Cuervo,
Yeah.
which is like like Jose Cuervo is Patron, like dumbed down to like
Patron's sweeter.
Patron is like full on 100% tequila. Like Jose Cuervo, like how to explain? Like Jose Cuervo is like the cheaper version of it,
Okay.
like the cheapest of the cheap that you can get.
Yeah.
And then Patron is like the Ciroc or the Hennessy. You know what I mean? Like it's like the top of the line liquor you can get for that. So it's meant to taste better. Like I've drank tequila, and Patron goes down a lot smoother, a lot easier than anything else I've
I remember doing a shot of tequila one time, and it tasted sweet at the beginning, and then it hits you. It's not like I don't know, when I drink whiskey, it's like it feels like fire water.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know what you mean. No, but like Patron is actually really good.
Have you ever tried Makers?
Makers? Yeah, I've had that stuff.
That's not bad either. That's
Yeah.
it's like probably your best. Like if you want a normal whiskey, but you're not like cheaping out. Like that bottle
Yeah.
is probably like $30-$40 right
Yeah,
there.
Canadian dollars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Gretzky one is probably a little bit more than that.
Yeah. Did you see the stuff that our buddy brought back from Michigan?
No.
It's called Windsor whiskey, right?
Okay.
And he bought it in Flint, Michigan.
Because it's right across.
Yeah, $15 for I think they go by liters there for a liter.
I'm feeling this.
You
Bud
don't like
Light.
that Bud Light?
Every time I go to drink it, I smell it. And it smells like
I mean, you can have. I can drink.
maybe
that
it's
if
my
you want.
fingers. Yeah.
Use your other hand. Wash your hands.
I
Jesus
just showered tonight, and I was like, this Bud Light smells like shampoo.
Christ. Oh yeah, yeah.
It smells like Old Spice 3-in-1.
But no, he brought back. So our one buddy wanted whiskey from Flint, Michigan. $15 for, I think it was like a liter, because they go by liters, right? Like they go by different. Like we go by ounces here, they go
Yeah.
by liters. So like a 2.6, we have 2.6s right here.
Yeah.
These are all 2.6s. But a liter, I don't know how exactly the number, but so many fluid ounces are. A
You
liter.
know what would be fucking dope if somebody built us is like a tall like lazy Susan that goes like damn near to the ceiling that I can still see you, but it's just a booze rack that
Yeah.
spins.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Then can you spin it over and just grab one?
Yeah.
And,
Because I like it in the middle of the table, but like
yeah.
I just want something like I want to get like even tequila or something down here, or just accept that I want to have something for everybody.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have like a
I
tap.
have 4 whiskeys on the table, granted.
Yeah, and a bottle of Jaeger.
If it's trying to get crazy,
You,
I know.
a buddy of mine drinks that shit straight with water. Like he waters it down. The mustache
talking about?
warrior.
Ew.
Yeah, he drinks it straight like that.
Ew.
Yeah. He. What was I saying about what was I
Michigan.
saying? Yeah.
Stuff?
So he brings back this bottle of Windsor Canadian whiskey, right?
Okay.
So a Canadian whiskey has to be fermented, aged for 5 years to be a Canadian whiskey. This was aged for 3. Okay.
So it's just shittier?
It's just it. Anyways, so we started drinking this because it was $15. So it's like I'm not gonna go wrong. I'm gonna start drinking it. Tasted like
dog water?
dog water, like piss.
And it's
like,
not more alcohol, like the alcohol.
same amount of alcohol content. It just wasn't aged long enough, and it was put into a. It wasn't put into a glass bottle. It was put into a plastic bottle, almost like you'd buy a liter of Coke out of, almost like that.
Oh, like those weird like Smirnoff bottles where it's
Yeah.
like they're plastic.
Yeah, like
that white girls bring.
Like
to
you know, like
parties?
those big bottles of like Arizona iced tea used to get.
Yeah.
They're
Shout
like
out to every
$2.
white girl that brought one of those to a party and thought she was the shit.
Oh yeah, but but think about it though, they were thinkers because they don't break. You know how many bottles I've broke, bringing them to parties?
Yeah, I know.
You lose a whole bottle of whiskey on the floor.
Yeah. There's not a bad whiskey on the table here.
No, it's just a peculiar taste, and some of them I don't like, and some of them I do.
If you're going for a more mild flavor, definitely Makers and Gretzky.
Yeah,
It's called, what is it called, number 99?
yeah, 99.
That's what this is
whiskey.
just called 99. I'm calling it Gretzky.
Yeah,
And then if you want to get like fancy or bougie, those probably too.
yeah. Wayne Gretzky, number 99, Canadian whiskey. Ice cask, premium certified whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I'm a big fan of Zambuca. I don't know why. You had
Zambuca.
Zambuca. Doesn't that sound foreign?
Zambuca?
It's scary. It's like, imagine like Jaeger.
Is that bottle of rum still upstairs in the freezer?
Yeah. You can drink
That should
that.
be on the table.
It should be. I remember I bought you that. Like when I went
Yeah.
to Cuba.
I know.
But Zambuca is like, it's, imagine Jaeger, but like not as harsh on the alcohol side, but more of the
Sweetness?
sweetness and black licorice taste. That's what Zambuca is, and I love it. I drink that shit like it's water. Especially the stuff from Cuba. I don't know what it's called, but you get it from Cuba, and it's like syrupy. And it's so good.
I don't know about this Bud Light. I'm still...
It's still,
That's been down here for what, like 4 weeks?
yeah, it's been refrigerated though. I mean, we recorded 2 weeks ago.
I got this... No, because this is episode 1 beers. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
but
got me
beer,
at 30.
but beer doesn't go bad in the fridge. Well, it does after like a year, but
Yeah.
like not after a month.
I don't know.
Like, give me beers I pull out of the fridge in the back, and I'm just like, oh, I'll drink them. They have a weird, you know, like at first you're like, ugh, but then once you get down into it, you're like, I'm already halfway through it, so I just gotta fucking power through it.
I love how when you said, like, oh, let's record, I was like, oh, man, it's 11 o'clock already.
Yeah.
But you won't be asleep till 6 o'clock.
Yeah. My sleep schedule's all fucked up. Even though I didn't sleep much last night, I'm gonna be up late. I hope I'm not up too late.
Yeah.
Even like it doesn't matter where I'm sleeping. My sleep schedule is just so fucked. I mean, because last weekend we had our buddy's housewarming party. Like, well, it was like a housewarming get together. COVID, and there was only like a handful of us, so we were still legal.
Yeah.
And what
Legal?
legal? Like, as in like there was only so many of us in there.
What's legal right now?
5, 6? I don't know.
I don't know.
We were under 10. Okay.
We're still in the stay-at-home order for anybody who's...
Yeah. What's the date today? February 5th.
Meg said that they're not extending it yet. They haven't officially said it.
Well, because I think they're extending to the 20th at least. Because it's supposed to be done next week.
Whatever.
What was I saying? Oh, housewarming party. Some of us didn't get to bed till 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. And ever since then, it's just been fucked.
Just take like a bunch of fucking Ambien.
How do I get Ambient? I need a prescription for that.
Go buy a bunch of ZQL and just pop 4 of them.
Yeah.
Out.
I mean, there was some in the. I don't know.
Glass of whiskey and a handful. Like you pop like 4 of those and you're out.
That's
Man.
the Irish goodbye right there.
Yeah. Meg
Irish
takes one.
lullaby.
Meg takes one and she's flatlining.
Out
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I just stay up until, like, I try to sleep, but I just can't. It's just my body doesn't set. It's like there's no shut off button.
No, I sometimes I just latest I'm up right now is 4 or 5, if that. But
Yeah.
whatever. But that's like
But you're still getting up somewhat early, right?
I'm not in bed past 12:30. If that's
Yeah.
early to you, that's early to you.
Yeah.
You were up pretty early today.
Yeah. I didn't. Okay. Here's what happened. So I get into bed, and I'm laying down, and I'm watching Naruto, having a good time. All right.
Next thing you know, it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
No, I have a couple beers, and I'm sitting there watching it, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. I'll lay my head down, pass out. 3 hours later, wake up, wide
Wake up.
awake, wide
Why'd you better
awake.
get up on the table?
Went to the bathroom, came back out, and just couldn't sleep. I was up till about 6. Went back to bed for another hour and a half. Woke back up, and that's where I'm at right now. Well, I did take it like an hour when you woke up.
I get a lot more reading done when I can't sleep. Not necessarily wake up in the middle of the night, but when I can't sleep, let's go downstairs and read a book.
Yeah,
And then I don't get sleepy from that, but it's just like
I get sleepy from reading books.
for that late when my eyes are focusing on something like that.
Yeah, it's almost like
And it's
playing
not a
video games all the
light.
time.
It's not a light.
Yeah,
Because I can play video games all night.
yeah.
But
But
if-
it's not emulating light at you.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Like, but reading, I think it's like it works your brain. Like you're thinking about you have to think about what the words say, and they have to contract them into your head, and then you have to like make a story out of them. So I think it's like exercising your brain, and making you tired.
That's what the author's doing, Ty.
Yeah.
He's making a story out of those
yeah.
words.
But then it tires you out because you have to think about it.
I don't know. No, but I don't know. Like that. When was the last time you got like a decent amount? Is that before that party to get
No.
together?
Are you talking? Doesn't matter what time I go to bed at. Doesn't
No,
like,
I'm talking about like
Hit-
sleeping by 2 o'clock.
hitting the sheets around noon, like not noon, midnight, waking up early. Don't even know. Can't even tell you. Can't even tell you. But at the same time, I can barely tell you what we had for supper yesterday. So,
Yeah.
but like I've had good night's sleep, but I go to bed. At,
What
like,
I'll do too
4 or
is
5 in the
I'll go
morning.
downstairs. I'm such a fucking either old man or like I'm such a 12-year-old. I'll go downstairs like either eat a bowl of cereal or make a cup of hot chocolate. I'm a fucking 6-year-old. I swear to God.
Well, fucking oatmeal's nice.
And then I'll what?
oatmeal. That'll make you old.
Yeah,
You
I'm
go
not
down
there
and eat
yet.
oatmeal.
But no, and then I'll throw on like Empire Strikes Back and put at like the lowest volume, but still have volume and read a book.
You can mouth the whole words too.
Yeah.
You know the whole fucking
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah. Well, and I don't want to watch a new movie.
No,
that
I'm
time.
the same way. I don't like. I mean, I enjoy watching new movies, but like, I enjoy rewatching movies more than I do watching new movies. I don't know why.
Late at night, especially.
Like, I rewatched The Incredibles and I got so bored.
I rewatched Wolf of Wall Street recently.
Oh, that's good. I've seen that a few times.
Actually, funny enough, right before all this shit happened with GameStop and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Did you see the real Jordan Belfort? What he put on his Instagram?
The real Jordan Belfort, yeah.
Well,
He's like, we're not leaving.
yeah, he does. He remakes that scene.
Yeah. He's not as good as Leo, but
Not nowhere near.
and then like he left at that part, like in that movie, he didn't. That never happened in real
No.
life. He just
No, yeah, that was
that was
after.
Hollywood effect.
Yeah, but
like-
it still made a good movie.
Yeah.
Still made one of the best.
Imagine how
scenes in
boring that would be
Hollywood.
if he's just like, okay, I'm done. At that point.
Yeah. But no, that scene of Leonardo DiCaprio saying I'm not fucking leaving is one of the best scenes in a movie.
Here,
in the
I can do
past.
my Leo impression.
No.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
Okay, we can stop that right there. But that scene is one of the best scenes in the past 5 years, 6 years. No, it came out. When did it come out?
All this legal.
I gave it the past
Absolutely
decade.
Fucking not.
Past decade. That's one of the best movie scenes.
Yeah.
That whole bit where you're talking about Steve Madden.
Oh, we talked about this last time.
Well, yeah, the Steve Madden part, but
Steve. No, but yeah, we've been watching. I was talking about that list that we made, right? Those movies.
yeah, I'm excited
pu-
to see how they react to
We
Dark
we
Knight.
put it on the wall. We put it
Like on a whiteboard?
We didn't have a whiteboard, so we took like 3 sheets of paper,
And just stapled them to the wall.
taped them,
Okay.
put our name, and then 5 movies that we all like. It's weird because sometimes 2 people have seen them,
Okay.
and there's even movies on there that like everybody has seen, but not in a long time. Like Narnia was on there.
Good series. Well, first 2 are good. The rest are shit.
It's okay. I feel like the book's better, but
Yeah, the books are better.
did you know it's like a play on like Jesus and shit?
Is it?
Yeah. Like Aslan is Jesus.
Yeah. Well, in a way, yeah.
And
he's
he
like a god,
sacrifices
yeah.
himself and comes back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's like a whatever. Anyways, yeah, we had 3 of us we each had a list of 5 movies that like we want to show one of the people or we just
Yeah.
want to rewatch it and then
Yeah.
we can all rate it.
Okay. Yeah.
And I have never been prouder as a boyfriend until Meg. We had our list. We started reading them out, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm Creed, and they're like,
Yep.
oh, Michael B. Jordan's hot motherfucker. We'll watch that.
Yeah.
Baby Driver, and all like these aren't movies like I think they're the best movies ever, but like it's movies that I think like they would semi appreciate.
Yeah.
But then Meg goes and she's got like some kid movies because like we all like kid movies. Like
Yeah.
she has like Spirit on there, which is a fun.
The horse one.
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean,
it's fun.
It's cool.
But like she had, I haven't told you this yet. She had Joker on there.
The movie Joker,
with
like
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin, yeah.
And right away, our roommate's like, "I'm not watching that shit."
What?
Because it's fucked up. But like, we
Amazing
were like,
movie.
whatever, fine. It's kind of fucky. But I've never been more prouder because I was like, I've burned it into Meg's brain now that she can appreciate a movie even though it's not comfortable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That movie, when my friends told me they didn't like it, I was disappointed.
But like it's easy for us to watch those movies and just
Yeah.
like them even though they're not comfortable. But like towards a female audience, that's not generally the movie that like a bunch of group of girls go out and see. It could be very well, but like it's not a comfortable movie at all.
Very uncomfortable movie. I
Like,
mean, that's why
there's
I
parts
enjoyed it
where
so much,
I'm
where it's like
weirded out.
you're like yee.
There's parts where I'm weirded out, but like for her to put that on her list that she was most excited about, to say I want to rewatch.
Is it
this
still on
movie.
there? That list?
We took it off because of our roommate, but for her to understand like this movie isn't like it's not. I don't know how to describe it. Like it's not like easy to watch, but it's still a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's still an amazing movie. I don't know. I was really proud of that. And I said we watch it sometime soon because we took it off the list. I was like, watch on Valentine's Day. That's what she was saying. She's like, you want to watch Joker on Valentine's Day? I'm like, sure.
Fuck, she's a keeper.
Like,
I'm like, when you told me your Dark Knight on that list,
yeah.
oh, that movie gets me. I've seen
Yeah,
it
and
so
I
many
was like,
times.
well, Meg, like you don't get to watch Joker, but
you get to watch
the supposedly best Joker.
I'd argue that. Say
Yeah.
he's the best Joker. He's 100% the best Joker
Yeah.
in my eyes.
And then I have that. I have The Dark Knight because it's a perfect 10 for me. There's few movies I call a perfect 10 that I would watch with that crowd.
Yeah. That movie has a good mix of dark and like it's not so dark like the Joker where you're like squirmish and like freaking out and like you're overthinking everything, but it's dark enough to the point where it's like, yo, this guy is kind of fucked up, but it's intriguing to watch. Heath Ledger put on a fucking show. He puts on a show in that movie, and it's
Yeah, no, I
best Batman movie ever.
I had to find a weird balance of like I'm not gonna show like Magazine Pulp Fiction, but I'm not gonna show them Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I mean, Pulp Fiction's all over the place. For some people, it's gonna be a little too much.
Yeah, and what else? I have The Departed.
Another fucking great movie.
There's
You got Marky Mark. You got Matt Damon. You got Leonardo DiCaprio. Who else is fucking in that movie? What's that guy's name? The mob boss guy. What's his name? That guy. Big
Jack
actor.
Nicholson. No.
Fucking. I'm not good with names, so this is right. This is where I come
I'll
to you
look
for
it
that
up real quick. I know he's in everything.
one. He's in that.
It's Jack Nicholson, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know names.
I feel like I would say The
Tristan.
Departed, like Matt Damon is in the movie.
Yeah. There's a lot of big actors in that movie.
Well, it's a Scorsese movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Jack Nicholson. I
Is
don't
it
know why
Jack
I even.
Nicholson? I don't
yeah.
know, dude. I don't know names.
You know what's the dopest line from Jack Nicholson? I can play it on my phone. It's he played Joker, right? And
Oh yeah, way back in the day.
in the Keaton Batman.
Yeah.
I think it's him.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
My favorite line is he's got a gun and he's like, "You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?" And it's like, "Whew, shit,
Yeah.
chill."
There's some people that can pull that Joker, the slang off and like just to bring you into a
Keaton was a good Bruce Wayne, but it wasn't a good Batman.
weird. Who?
Keaton, Michael Keaton.
Oh, yeah.
He plays he's in everything. He was the bad guy in Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He was the Vulture. He was Vulture in that.
What?
Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He played Vulture in that.
Which one's Vulture? In a Tom Holland Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. The bird dude.
Falcon?
No, not Falcon. You're thinking of Winter Soldier. I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
older and he plays.
Yeah.
Vulture,
Yeah. Okay.
He's in the Sinister Six eventually.
Is that Tom Holland?
That's
Yeah, it
Tom
is. Yeah.
Holland's,
It's the first one. Yeah.
Fuck's sakes.
Sorry, I get confused with all the Spider-Man movies.
What drives me insane is when I have a thought in my head and you can't get there faster.
Yeah, I know. That's who I am.
Because you're the only person I can do that with, where I'm like, just figure out what I got in my head.
Yeah. Because I totally forgot about the first
Where Mag will
Tom
be
Holland
like, you're a
movie.
fucking idiot, understand it, or explain it better, but I'm like, you're just not
Yeah.
there with me.
Yeah, well, you gotta tell me the movie.
I did.
You didn't say what movie it was.
I said Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. And not even counting the Avenger movies. That's just okay. Anyways, we're good. I know what you're talking about now.
What was I on about? I said the Dark
Michael
Knight.
Keaton. You're talking about Michael Keaton.
You ever danced with the devil in the pale
Yeah.
moonlight? Yeah. That's
And then you were
dope
talking
as
about
fuck.
the guy who played Vulture.
Yeah, okay, but now I'm talking about my movie list. We watched
Yeah.
Baby Driver, and like I said, me and Meg.
Did you watch it with headphones in?
No, we're in the fucking living room. We're not gonna.
Oh. I mean, I guess you can't really do that.
But what was I gonna say? We watched Baby Driver, and that went over kind of well. Meg loves that movie too,
Mm-hmm.
because this is a fun action movie. That's not like
It's a good movie.
like I don't know, like it's a fun action movie that doesn't make me want to roll my eyes
Yeah.
like the Fast and Furious movies.
Oh my
Or
goodness.
I don't know, but and then we both rate it 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, and then our roommate rates it 8 or 5.7.
Yeah.
And because Darling, spoiler alert, dies, and she's like, I don't like it when
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay, I'm bad with names. Which one's Darlin?
She's the chick, and
Oh yeah. Kate, never mind.
she's with John Hamm's character,
Yep.
Buddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know
I'm
what?
very
We want
bad
to
with
talk about
names,
fucking lines in movies. You want to talk about fucking one-liners? Is Bats in that movie when, what's his fucking name? Is it the Doc? The doctor? Oh, that's like the guy who puts the heist together and Baby owes him money.
Not Kevin Spacey. I'm thinking of
Kevin
another guy.
Spacey.
Is it Kevin Spacey?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys think of
When
the controversy
he's- when
people, 'cause
he's-
I know you have controversy.
I know he's when he's introducing like his new crew. He's
Yeah.
like Eddie No Nose and whatever so and so, and Eddie No Nose is fucking Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yep.
That's a no-nose problem, whatever. Anyways,
Yeah.
and then he says, and Bats, he goes, no need for introductions, Doc. Everybody from the jungle to the trap know Bats. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's a good
That's
line.
a dope fucking line.
That is.
You know he read that. He's like, I want to put some spice on it.
I love those lines in movies when like a certain character, like a certain actor, will turn that into something amazing. Like, you know, Good Will Hunting, right?
It's not your fault.
Yeah,
It's not your fault.
Okay, so you know the last scene of the movie when he drops the note off to Robin Williams,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes, "Fucker stole my line," or he says something. He says, "The kid stole my line,"
Okay.
because he says, I gotta go see about a girl," right?
Okay.
They shot that scene. I think it was a dozen times, and every time he changed what he was saying.
Yeah.
And that was it was one of the last ones that he did, and that was the one that stuck. It was all improv,
Yeah.
which is a really good scene.
Robin Williams is not like. There's not gonna be another person like him.
No, never.
Have
And
I
it's
said on the podcast before that I'm like that's how I'm gonna show my kids how to deal with like. I'm gonna show
How
my
to
kids,
understand?
Yeah, I'm gonna show my kids Robin Williams. I'm gonna show him Aladdin and Patch Adams and Good Morning Vietnam and all
Good
that
Will
stuff.
Hunting.
Yeah, not even Good Will Hunting because he's not.
Well,
Very, he's not happy.
That's
in
a
that.
sad movie.
He's not
I mean,
happy in that. But
yeah.
I'm gonna show them like his stand up and how like exotic, not exotic,
Yeah.
like eccentric he
Even
was,
like, in his
and like
stand-up
off
and
the
stuff,
cuff,
yeah.
and like he's just happy. He's the happiest man alive, you think?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show them. Then after I introduce him, I'm gonna be like, well, he passed away. He killed himself.
Yeah.
And it's like that's how you know that you do not know what everybody's
Yeah,
going through. 'Cause
exactly.
Everybody looked at this guy and thought, if you went back in time and told people that he would kill himself, they wouldn't believe you. They would say you're a fucking liar.
They say you're dumb.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of things saying that he had a lot of health problems, and it
He had
caused
a heart
him.
issue.
Yeah, and you know, like
He on his
just-
last stand-up special he did. I've seen like 100 times. I used to watch all the time on Comedy Network. He comes out and everybody's fucking. It's Robin Williams. Everybody's fucking like screaming like. And he's like,
Robin Williams.
please, sorry, I've had heart surgery.
Yeah.
You bring it down.
Yeah.
As a joke, obviously.
Yeah, his older stuff too, when he had no holds bars on what he did and what he said was amazing. Like when he said about the golfing
I was
stuff and
fuck off pool.
yeah.
Whack the ball, get in the cart.
Yeah.
Whack the ball. Look up Robin Williams. I think it's like somewhere. It's like his main New York special.
It's old. It's older.
It's like in the 90s.
Very pixelated fucking video. But yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
India has the bomb. So-and-so has the bomb. So-and-so has the bomb.
Or even look up
Russia has a dirty bomb.
yeah. Or even look up Robin Williams inventing golf. That'll come up for sure. That little bit. And then you can from there find out the
Fuck
rest
off,
of it.
pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Robin Williams. I have no idea.
I lost train of thought.
What was I going on? What was it? I was talking about Robin Williams. Oh,
He's
right.
great.
I was watching an interview with Rami Malek,
Yeah.
who played Freddie Mercury in the Bohemian Rhapsody. He's been getting major money since that came out. But he was doing an interview on Fallon over Zoom because
COVID.
whatever. And he was saying like when they were shooting Night at the Museum like 2.
Oh, when he was the mummy. He was the what do you call
Rami was like Tut.
King Tut. Yeah,
because
he was King Tut.
he's Egyptian.
Yeah,
he's a
King
first
Tut.
American immigrant.
Yeah.
Like he's a first generation immigrant. And Robin Williams plays fucking
Teddy Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
I know that off by heart
And-
because Teddy Roosevelt's
And he was saying that Robin was
Amazing.
walking around the set and like everybody's on their phones. Like he was not like being like the classic old man, but like he was just like annoyed that everybody was looking at their phones and like not talking and not. And he walks over to, I forget what it was. I don't know, but he's looking at like this piece in the museum, and like he's just like sitting there and.
Sorry, that
Are
was
you
keeping
okay?
my eyes water. Yeah, I'm good. Continue. He was looking at a piece.
Put some ice and sip it, bro.
Yeah, it's too late.
And he was just like by himself, like in the fucking museum, like just chilling, looking up at this thing. I don't remember what it was for the fuck of me, but. And then Rami goes up to him and he says, "Are you okay? You like, are you good?" And he looks over. He's like, "When again are we gonna have this whole place to ourselves with all these like crazy things?" And he just
amazing
sits there and
pieces,
yeah, like it, I don't know.
He's one of those guys that will stop and smell the roses because.
Yeah. Like you look back and it's like who knows what he was going through, but at the same time I don't like assuming people's
Problems. You
don't know, like I don't
You
know.
have an idea, but
Part
you
of
don't
me
really know.
like doesn't want to say like he was going through that his whole life.
But
It
the
could
fame
happen-
took a hold
like
on him.
like
for sure.
situations are always different. Like that could have happened overnight.
Yeah.
That could have been a long thing that he thought about every night.
Could have been the
before he
stress of not getting enough money for work, and then having to.
went to bed. Oh, okay.
No, it could be anything. It could literally be anything.
Don't throw that out there.
I don't know.
No, I
I'm
don't
just
know.
putting different perspectives on it.
Where did we get from this top?
We were talking about
Movies.
good movie lines, and I said Good Will Hunting, Robin Williams.
Oh, and then I
Good.
went on. Okay.
Yeah,
You can't talk about that shit. I go on rants.
yeah. Good. What? Robin Williams?
Yeah. I encourage you, like if everybody's only seen him in movies, watch his stand-ups.
Oh yeah.
Even if you don't like stand-up, you'll like it because
he makes it so funny. Like,
I don't know. But anyways, I was talking about our lists.
oh yeah,
I had The Departed, had
The
Baby
Departed.
Driver. I have Prisoners because I know it's a good movie, but I haven't seen it in a long
which
time.
one's Prisoners? I
It's
remember
it's
the,
got Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman in it, and Hugh
Yes,
Jackman's daughter
yes,
or
yeah.
daughters get kidnapped. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's a very dark movie, so I don't know how
Yeah,
that
I
one's
remember
gonna
it
go
now.
over.
Yeah, I for some reason that when I hear that, I always think of the show Prisoners or Prison Break. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
that's
but
another
if
movie.
we were talking about those the things you can buy off Amazon, they're like 100 movie like scratch offs to watch.
Mhm.
But I was like, let's just make our own and like have and like have ratings after, and then like make a little competition of like whoever has like the highest scores wins. Even though I know it's not gonna be me because I don't know if they're gonna enjoy The Dark Knight.
Yeah, dude, Dark Knight's an amazing movie.
I don't know.
There's a lot of improv in it.
I have the fuck. Where's the fucking
It's right
dollar
there.
bill?
The dollar
Yeah.
bill. It's right there.
Yeah.
Which honestly is when you told me about that, I was.
That's
losing my
probably
shit.
the coolest thing I own.
Yeah.
Because
I'd say so.
it's not even like crazy expensive.
It's just because I think it's the attachment I have anyways on the movie
Yeah.
and how.
People say that's the best superhero movie to ever. It's not the best. Yeah, I can tell you right now, it's not the best superhero movie. It's the best villain movie. It's
Yeah.
not. Sorry, it's not a villain movie, but it's like the best superhero movie villain. Like you don't watch it for
The
Batman.
duo, no.
Like you don't really watch it for Christian Bale,
No.
who's amazing in his own right.
Yeah. He does good in that movie.
But like you don't watch him for.
Like if I had to I think that movie, just because of Heath Ledger's acting in it, was the best Batman movie I've ever seen in my entire life. I think it always will be because of Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
And maybe a part of me saying that because after during the when the movie was done, he passed away.
Did you see
I just
the
enjoyed
Pattinson one got pushed again? It keeps getting pushed and pushed
Yeah.
and pushed and pushed. Like 20.
I'm actually very excited.
2022, I think, is what they're saying.
For that one. Really?
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
I know. I'm actually pumped up about that one because it seems like it's gonna be darker and like more.
I hate the fact that people are not hating on Pattinson, but they're saying he's not going to do a good job. I think he's going to do a fucking amazing job.
Pattinson, I believe.
Pattinson?
Not Patterson.
Patterson, I don't know.
No,
Twilight
I know.
guy.
But that's the thing. People call him the Twilight guy.
Yeah, but they called Heath Ledger the
Brokeback
Mountain guy.
Yeah.
And look
But
at
like,
him. You can't base a single.
holy
role.
fucking Christ! Have you seen The Devil All the Time? We've talked about this before, I think. The Devil All the Time with Tom Holland and him in that.
I don't
He
think
plays. Robert Pattinson plays a preacher, like a rapey preacher.
Okay.
But he's real southern, like he talks like this about the Lord.
Oh, okay.
Watch that movie.
What movie is that?
It's called The Devil All the Time. I think it's a Netflix original.
It's on Netflix. I started to watch that.
It's
I remember
got
that.
Tom Holland, him, and then it's got Sebastian Stan.
Mhm.
And it's
I remember starting to watch that, and then something came
Tom
up.
Holland
and I left,
deserves
and I
an
turned it
Oscar
off.
for that. There's a scene in that movie where he's like laying into this dude, like Tom Holland's fighting this dude, and like he threw a bag on his head and just started beating the fuck out of him. But they were like filming it from over the shoulder,
Ooh.
so he couldn't. They were like, you got to hit the bag a little bit to make it look real. But like trying to hit somebody's face that's in a bag, I don't know why they couldn't have just put a dummy underneath there and done it that way.
Yeah.
But trying to hit
Just the
a
bag.
paper bag on
Just
somebody's face and not
the
make
bag.
contact with their face
Yeah.
is so difficult. So he fucking laid into the dude and he's like, my bad.
Yeah. That happens actually quite often from like actors getting into fights and like on in a scene. They actually get. Who was it? Mark Wahlberg got hit by Cowboy, the UFC fighter. What's his name?
Cerrone?
Yeah, he got when he was. What's that movie called?
What?
Netflix one. Mark Wahlberg.
Spencer?
Yeah,
Okay.
that one when he comes
With
at
Posty, where Post Malone's in all. I didn't watch it, but I'm assuming Post Malone's in it for like 5 seconds.
He's in it. No, he's in it for like there's a good 30 seconds where he's in it, and then near the halfway point he's back into it for another minute.
Okay,
So, like,
but
he's kind of in it.
why is he on the poster? Because he's Post Malone.
Because he's Post Malone and he'll pull in money.
Yeah.
But there's
I
a
guarantee
scene,
you half the people went to see that movie because Post Malone was in it and they wanted to see him act.
and that's why that marketing.
Yeah.
And so there's a
Marketing.
Marketing. So there's a scene where Marky Mark is getting in a fight in the
Is
jail.
Cerrone in that movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Cerrone is like the guy kicking the shit out of him. Like they're fighting, and Mark said that he doesn't know how to pull kicks. Doesn't know how to pull kicks. Like, you know when you pull a punch.
Cerrone doesn't know how to pull kicks?
Doesn't know how to pull kicks because he fights for a living, right? So he goes hard in the paint all the time.
Yeah.
So he didn't pull his kick, and he got a full-on, like Mark got a full-on kick to the side of their ribs,
Yeah.
and he got bruised up, and like he was winded. He said he had to go back and they had to redo the scene because it almost knocked them out. He's like, he's not used to pulling punches.
Yeah.
Or what's that movie too? Red, Bruce Willis. And
What happened in that movie?
you know the scene where I don't know what the actor's name is. He's not anything crazy. He's the guy that's chasing them. I don't know his name.
I don't know, but I know who you're talking
But
about. He's like
so-
the younger dude.
Yeah, so when they fight in their office, like
Yeah.
they're actually throwing punches at each other. And like
Yeah.
after like they're like wow.
I'm
damn.
sad that Bruce Willis is a dude that you think that he could kick your ass, but he really couldn't.
It's like Tom Cruise.
But I feel like he could kick my ass.
He
And I
could
think
kick my
He
ass.
could kick anybody's ass, yeah.
But like look at Tom Cruise. He thinks he can kick everybody's ass, and he's 5'8" 6, 7.
I would love to see you fight Tom Cruise. He would probably fucking
You
whoop
do?
you.
You just put your hand
No,
out.
I'm
hold
sure
his head.
he would whoop you. Didn't Family Guy do an episode like that where he's like shorter than Stewie?
Yeah. Yeah, he's really small, and they
Yeah.
ship him in.
No,
boxes
but
and stuff.
talking about Cerrone, fucking that Connor fight made Cerrone look terrible. The recent Connor fight, the
Yeah.
recent one against who was it?
Poirier.
Yeah, Poirier.
Dustin Poirier.
That fight made Connor look bad, but in my head, I'm like, that made Cerrone look terrible.
Yeah, but also too, Conor McGregor caught him with some weird shots that he's never seen before with the shoulder. You know.
Cerrone?
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
seen the fight
Yeah.
where he gets him with the shoulder coming up and
Yeah.
hitting him in the nose?
Dude.
Broke his fucking nose within 30 seconds of the match. And from there on, it was just downhill from there. But like, think about it. You're not, when you fight and you're training for fighting, you're not used to that
Yeah.
type of fighting.
Yeah.
Somebody using their shoulder to break your nose, like,
Do you know what drives me insane? Is seeing, like, how do you some people say Habib and some people say Khabib.
Khabib. Yeah.
So I think if you say it in his way of speaking,
Russian,
you say
in
Habib.
Russian?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Khabib because I'm an arrogant white guy.
Yeah, that's just how you pronounce it in English.
But what drives me insane, I'm starting to fucking hate Dana White.
Yeah.
I'm starting to hate Dana White because fucking Khabib took on Connor. He fucking huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably the greatest to ever do it.
Wrestling, yes. Like, and on a standpoint of, like,
Has he ever lost? He's never lost.
No, I don't think he has.
So you can't say Connor's the best. Anyways,
Yeah.
and then fucking I see a video that pops up on my Instagram of Dana White going, hey, you and Connor could pull some serious money in if you do that. And it's like,
Jesus
I know
Christ.
Dana's like trying to get Khabib a bag too,
Yeah.
but it's like you're just trying to build up your fucking
Yeah.
organization.
Well, Khabib also said he's going to retire.
I
He
know
he retired.
he's happily retired. Like he's got a
He did it because his dad passed away because of COVID.
Yeah.
So he decided to, after he won that fight, he decided to retire. And that's the way it should be.
I don't
It
know.
shouldn't
I
be-
just feel like people are always coming out of retirement because Dana White tells
Yeah.
them to. Like I can guarantee that's why Connor did.
Yeah. And
Like,
he got
he-
his
he-
fucking
he's-
ass kicked.
What should happen is the Diaz trilogy fight. Make that
Yeah.
happen because that's
Honestly, I think when it comes to McGregor, either one of two things. Either he picks a fight that he knows he can win, and he'll come out of the bat swinging and get his rep back up.
okay.
Because he has a business behind him. He's proper 12. He's got all these businesses behind him, right?
Yeah.
Or B, take the loss, take the L, and just ride with that. And just go with it and hope your businesses stay afloat. Because it's not like it's not just his money anymore. It's other people's money that works for him.
True, but his kids are fine still.
Yes, for sure. But I'm talking about proper 12. I'm
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about what's that? It's not when the teeth thing. You know,
Health
there's
care? What?
there's like a teeth whitening.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's businesses that he has behind.
I don't
him.
think that's not his business. I think he just did a.
I think he has something to do with it. Like I know he's in them. Like he's in. I don't know if he makes
I don't know.
equity off of it or what, but
I don't know.
it's just I don't know. Does he just say fuck
Well,
it
and then
just,
you want to fucking look at this, like you look at that, like, oh, that whole thing's kind of fucked up. But then you look at the Mayweather shit that's going on,
yeah.
and I'm just,
But dude, I'm not saying this is gonna happen. Just think of it this way: if Logan Paul knocks out Mayweather, or he comes out on top in any way, shape, or form,
I wouldn't believe it was real. Nobody would.
that's the thing. It would shake the fucking
it
world.
would turn boxing into even more laughing stock because it would be like, oh, this is now WWE, because people would assume it would be like that. But
I think it would. Like I understand what you're saying. Like yeah, the YouTubers coming into the boxing era and making a joke of it. Not making a joke of it, but they're making it seem like this is the way that
yeah,
boxing's going. But I think that if Logan Paul does come on top, Logan Paul's got to fight for some shit now. He's got to go hard. He
For
can't
what?
like to hold that rep of I beat the best fighter in the world.
or you could just go, I'm done.
He could.
That's what I would
I mean,
do.
he could do that as well.
That's what I would do.
But that fight got postponed.
I know.
You see that?
People were saying it's because of lack of interest.
That's not. the case.
But I don't know.
It's because they want to sell it. They want to sell out an arena, but there's not many places you can do that right now.
But nobody buys the fight early. People buy it the day of. So even if it's like the sales were low,
Yeah.
you know the day's gonna come and everybody's gonna fucking flood all their money at it. I'm going to.
I was listening to his podcast, and he actually has the records of it has the most sales for a the most sales for as in people buying it early. It has the most of those sales.
The early bird.
The early bird sales. It's the most that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Because think about it, you're paying $20 for a fight that when the day it comes, you'd be paying $90 for. You're gonna buy it anyways.
Yeah, I know.
I can guarantee you. My friends tell me they're not gonna buy it, but I can guarantee you the day before we're gonna buy it.
They're gonna be like, so we're all just split it. I know.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy it for the $16 it was at.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't.
You can still buy it for pretty cheap right
It was
now.
like $30 probably.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if
It's gonna go up to
for
like
sure.
90 something.
Yeah, pay-per-views are expensive now.
I know. I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying like somebody, because we rented a Raptors, the last Raptors game, the playoffs.
Yeah.
The one that was like last year.
Yeah.
And like what was that? That was probably like October, November.
Okay.
And you can rent those for like, instead of like buying a season's pass, you can just rent the game for like
a couple bucks.
$10, something like that. And I said that to somebody, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, you've never watched or you've never seen how much a UFC fight costs."
Yeah. Yeah. They you could buy an NHL Game Center subscription for $100 a year.
Yeah.
That's a pay-per-view for a night for one fight. Well, technically there's more than one fight, but you're in it for the one fight.
Yeah. But also like, I don't know, like how much is cable?
It's a lot less than $100 a month.
I guarantee you, some people just buy cable because it has sports on it.
Yeah.
But they're paying for all the shit that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like
what shows on TV that you were like, oh, I want to watch that?
Game of Thrones. That's it. And I could watch that on Crave.
Get Crave, or spend this $7 it is for 1 month and just binge it.
Yeah. That's what. Because that's the only reason why I got Crave was because you could watch Game of Thrones live on it, right? So I would.
As they come out.
Like literally 10 o'clock on, I don't know, the Sunday or whatever it was on, I would watch it at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I paid the extra $10 a month, so it was like $20 total for the month, but I binge watched the whole thing. For $20, I don't need cable.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think in this day and age we don't really need cable anymore or satellite.
Well, also too, we're sitting there watching a hockey game, and our roommate was like, "There's so many fucking commercials in this hockey game," and I was like, "Not really."
No.
There's probably let's say in one period there's probably like 4, and they're a minute, 2 minutes long because they have to get back to the hockey game.
Yeah.
Are there intermissions?
And a minute and 2 minutes is an overstatement.
Intermissions are kind of long.
Yeah.
And the commercials are kind of but that's the players are taking a break.
Yeah.
It's halftime, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. So
no,
our brains are just so tuned to oh, this YouTube ad is 15 seconds. It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And I do the same thing. I get annoyed by 2 ads that are 5 seconds.
But a part of you kind of misses the commercials.
Not really.
No?
Nope.
Not at all?
Nope.
What about Super Bowl commercials?
Nope. Not really. Because there's still commercials. There's still advertisements.
I think it's 12% of the people watching the Super Bowl are watching them just for the ads. Watching the Super Bowl.
And also, it's just it's the thing to watch. It's just if it's on, it's.
But specifically 12% of people watching the Super Bowl are there just for the ads.
Well, then you're telling me about that betting shit, where people can bet on the color of the Gatorade that they pour.
Yeah, people can bet on the
Twitch.
color of the Gatorade. I don't know the exact numbers of it, but let's say that green, yellow,
odds on orange.
green, green and yellow are plus 300, and purple's plus 800, something around there, right? So you could make quite a bit of money just betting on the color of the Gatorade.
What if let me just say, what if they dump water on the coach?
Well, because clear is a thing. You can choose clear.
And it's just water?
It could be water. It could be clear Gatorade.
Okay. So ice. The ice kind of.
And
the white.
They were telling the statistics on it we were watching a hockey game or something like that. And they were telling the statistics on it. And it was purple Gatorade has only been seen 4 times in Super Bowl history.
Shut the fuck.
Yeah, it's what the fuck? Nobody cares.
What are we betting on here?
Yeah, dude, I don't have a gambling problem. I'm not trying to figure this out.
But I guarantee you, dudes who
I have been close to just to put $5 on purple just to see what happens.
The thing is, like, dudes who are really into betting, they'll have like, they don't want to lose as much money as possible, understandably. So they'll just bet on 100 things, hoping that they're right on one thing and they'll make all their money back for the other things. So they'll just like bet on like every play possible.
Or they'll use it as a parlay too.
Yeah.
So like then they'll make like the game will end in this score, plus the Gatorade color will be yellow, and then they'll make so much money off that. Yeah. And then there's also, Eric Church is doing the national anthem
guitar,
yeah. So they're trying
it's a very hick thing to do, but go ahead.
So the bet is over 1:56 or less than 1:56, because I don't know how long the American national anthem is, but they're gonna say that he's gonna drag it on. Just
I wonder if he's read those stats. Was like, I'll just fuck with them.
Yeah, maybe, but I think it's over is like like you can win more money if you go on the over 1:56.
Yeah.
Or if like it's under, you don't make that much money. And also too is how many outfit changes will the weekend have during the halftime show? It's over 2 or 3, 2 or 3 over.
Okay, so every
or under.
Is that plastic surgery thing just a gimmick? Obviously,
I think it has to be. But we'll find out on Super Bowl.
I'm sure that'll be his costume change where he goes away and it's all gone.
Yeah. Well, because he's been leading up to this. He's been accepting awards with bandages on his face.
Yeah. Do you think they tell him like a year in advance how you're doing a halftime show of Super Bowl?
I think within the year of the
What a sucky one to do though when nobody's in the crowd.
It's sold out arena. It's in Tampa.
So they can have people there?
Mm-hmm.
Sold out arena.
Well, it's the most
they could get away with?
No, it's the most attended Super Bowl in history. Because they gave a lot of tickets away to healthcare workers, like first responders and stuff like that. So like it's a packed stadium. Tickets are about $10,000.
Well, I was just watching the Tampa Red Wings game, and the fucking Red Wings, the Tampa, like
arena.
It's not even that full.
No, but like Tampa, like they're pretty lenient.
What's Tampa Bay? Is that the
Buccaneers?
Yeah,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
This is also too. I think not the first time. It's one of the first handful of times that somebody, a team in the Super Bowl has home stadium advantage.
I know that's a big deal in the Stanley Cup.
It's a huge deal.
And that's a big deal in the Stanley Cup.
But the thing is, like with the NFL, is they change it every year. So like 1 year it could be like the Seahawks, but like this Patriots and Green Bay Packers will play or whatever. Like like these random teams will play.
So wait, they don't play on the home?
No. They choose a team at the beginning. They choose a stadium at the beginning of the year.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's not like hockey because there's not 7 games.
Yeah. They do like 7 games. Like they do.
Is it best of 7?
No. It's one and done.
One done. Yeah.
They do if you do a full season of NFL.
Yeah.
It's 20 games. That's including no bye week and what you're playing the wild card game. That's 20 games.
That's crazy.
When
was the last time somebody won this cup at home ice?
Not the Capital. It was recently.
It Tampa?
I don't think Tampa was home, but like it's very slim.
It's not that long ago. Yeah.
Boston maybe. I think maybe Boston.
No, because I remember when Boston won it. Have they won it recently? Or are you talking about when they played Vancouver? Because when they played Vancouver, I remember.
No, they're in Vancouver
because they were rioting.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about another. I don't know. I can't remember, but like it's very slim. Recently,
why do Boston fans annoy me a little bit?
You know why?
Why?
I don't know. Just because I don't know. Like they're just one of those they're one of those places where you kind of hate them, but you like respect them because they're so passionate.
They've always been quite the
enthusiastic couple.
No, enforcer type teams, like where they'll fuck people up.
Oh yeah, and Marshawn, dude, likes to lick people.
I think I've seen a couple of those videos.
There's not one. There's not 2. There's like 3 or 4 where he's licking people just to get them going.
Do you think his coach is like, dude, calm down on the licking?
Yeah, dude, don't lick people.
Stop it.
Stop.
With COVID season.
Stop, dude. If he licks somebody, this year, I'm gonna lose my shit in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay, now Okay, so they're talking about maybe doing a bubble for the playoffs.
Yeah.
What is your percentage on if they're gonna do the bubble?
Why does?
Because
I saw they were doing that today on the Red Wings game. Like, there's people are assuming the percentage.
yeah, it's called the Quizmaster. I just want to
say
ask
they're
you
gonna do like
because the way it's set up right now is that
60%.
I'd say 90% they're gonna do a bubble.
At least.
Yeah, like it's gonna be because they're gonna have all this. They're gonna they'll probably take 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
And like fly all the Canadian team in, and like have them sit in a hotel for 2 weeks.
The season's gonna drag on a little bit longer too because of all the postponed games,
man. Well,
there was 3 the other day. There was 3 today or 3.
Yeah, there's a handful.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, in our fantasy league.
Not in our division, so that's okay.
In our fantasy league, the guy who's running it, he made it so that I don't know if you're not really into fantasy.
No.
But he made it so
not
you can,
a bit.
No. So like normally like you can pick up 2 guys a week.
Okay.
So like you can sub out a guy, pick up like when you drop a guy, pick up a guy, it's a pickup. Normally you get 2 a week. Now he made it to 4 because of COVID and how many postponed games there are. So now you can pick up more guys and drop more guys. And he also made it for instead of 6 teams going into the playoffs, it's 8 because of COVID and all those postponed games and how fucked it is.
So there's only 8 teams going to the playoffs?
What?
There's only 8 teams going to the playoffs?
No, we're talking like in our fantasy league.
Oh, okay.
So there's 12 of us. So normally it's the first half yeah. But yeah, so he made it so that you can pick up 4 guys a week instead of 2 because of COVID. And honestly, like I need that because I'm fucking behind.
Watching the Leafs play the Canucks just like it makes me so sad, but because the Red Wings are so bad. Like I think our whole division, I don't think anyone in our division has a chance. Our best teams in our division are Tampa Bay, which obviously
they're defending Cup champions.
Yeah, I know, but like we played them today, and I'm gonna call it a 2-1 game because they scored an empty net.
Yeah,
but I can guarantee you, if we played Vancouver, it would have been like a 5-0 game.
Like for the Red Wings?
Yeah. No, sorry, not for the Red Wings. For Vancouver.
Vancouver, yeah.
Because I feel like our division's terrible. Like, it seems like a different league watching the Leafs play.
Yeah. It's...
Ugh.
Dude, watching that game, Spezza got a fucking hat trick.
I know.
I'm not saying Spezza's the worst player on the planet. I'm not saying he's the best.
Matthews almost got a hat trick, too.
Should he have gotten a hat trick? No.
Why not? He deserved it.
Yes, he did. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. He didn't deserve it. It's the defense, man. Their defense, like Vancouver's defense, just... Oh, he's got this much space. We'll let him have it, Like, they're not being aggressive.
But
it's just like they're letting him fucking shoot.
Like, look at the Red Wings.
Yeah.
They're just, like, so below everybody that I'm like, just have a shitty season next 2 shitty seasons. That way you can get a good chance of getting better players. I don't know.
So you're telling me you want them to flop and get first pick?
I would rather them flop and get first pick than them do an okay season and, like, be, like, second last in their division.
I mean, if you think about it, when Toronto got first pick,
when
they got Matthews, since then, they've been on a fucking roll.
I know.
Like, they've been killing it.
Didn't they say there's going to be 2 picks back-to-back?
What do you mean?
Like, there's going to be 2, like, they're doing the 2021 and the 2022, like, right back-to-back?
I don't know. There's a lot of talk going on right now. Plus, too, because of the OHL, the QWHL. Like, all these leagues aren't playing. They don't... Scouts aren't...
Did you know... Sorry, let me interrupt. Did you know fucking Datsuk still plays in the KHL?
Yeah, he makes a fucking killing. He makes more money.
I know.
And he's killing it in the fucking K.
I know. But, like, why couldn't he just, like... I don't know, be our coach?
Be your coach. You want to be like a Lidstrom where he, like, became, like, the scout.
Do you know how is Lidstrom a scout?
Yeah, he's a scout.
For the Red Wings?
Yeah. I think... Or Yzerman. No, it's Lidstrom. He's a Swedish scout. So
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%. I can almost, 90%.
What drives me insane is, like, why are you a fucking scout? I know it's a huge job, but just be the coach. Like, Lidstrom could turn that team around.
I don't think he could.
I think he
could turn if defensive coach, different story.
Okay.
If he was a defensive coach.
Because our defense is hot garbage. We
garbage.
We have one defenseman who scored a goal this whole season.
Yeah.
Our power play is hot trash. We it's the worst power play in the league.
Yeah,
I
I think it is.
At least in our division, I know it's the last.
Yeah, no, he went.
We had a 5-on-3 today, and we didn't score.
Yeah.
For 30 seconds, we had a 5-on-3, and we didn't score.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. But no, yeah, Lidstrom, after he retired, he moved back to Sweden, and he became a scout for Detroit, but in Sweden. So like he lives in Sweden, but like he like looks for kids in Sweden.
I just wish Babcock would be like, I don't want a whole lot of money, and I'll coach the Red Wings.
Yeah, fucking right. After he becomes the highest paid coach in history, you think he's just gonna take a fucking pay drop right there?
Well, he got fired.
That is true.
So I think he would be not too picky when
it got to the point where I think they paid him out on his contract because of it.
Okay, so he's still rolling in it. Like, don't be too picky about your fucking paycheck after you got fired.
I think too also is word of mouth means a lot in a league, of any league.
Yeah.
So if like Toronto said, "Hey, this is what was going on," I think not many people are gonna pick him up. It's like Tortorella. Tortorella, after he got dropped by Vancouver, he had a hard time getting another job.
Yeah.
Because of word of mouth.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Babcock is a bad coach. I'm just saying he makes some weird decisions.
Yeah.
And hopefully he comes back into the league and
I don't know.
Coaches.
We'll see.
But I'm just saying, when you bench your 3 best players when you're down by 1 in the last 2 minutes, you got some fucking issues.
Grice?
Who?
Grice, our goalie.
No.
Because we have Bernier too, who used to be on the Leafs, right?
Bernier, yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah. He's older now, a little bit slower, but we have him.
Yeah.
He's our better goalie, but there was weird back and forth between him and Grice. It was like Grice would play one game, then Bernier would play the next. They were like figuring out who was who.
Yeah.
But then Bernier got injured. So Bernier, can I tell you, we have 2 fucking wins this season.
You have 2?
We have 2 wins.
Oh my.
Do you know how hard it is? Bernier got both those wins.
Yeah.
And Grice hasn't won a game.
And why do they keep putting him in? How old is he? Is he young?
Grice?
Yeah.
I think he's on the younger side. Our defense is shit. I'm not going to totally blame the goalie.
Yeah.
But when your record is 7-2.
Yeah.
7-2.
Yeah.
We played the backup goalie the other night, and he did a little bit better than him, but I don't know.
Yeah, also, too, you have to also look at the defense, too. Is the defense keeping
garbage.
up? Yeah.
But in the Tampa game, the first one, he got scored on 3 times. He was pulled in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because he got scored on 3 times.
Yeah, some that happens. You know. What was I going to say? There's something I was going to say. No, but like there was a time where Toronto was getting 40, 50, 60 shots a game.
Yeah.
But we were still coming out on top. Every once in a while. Not most of the time, but like some of the time.
Yeah.
And now, because our defense got better, because we got Muzzin, Woodstock boy. Fuck yeah.
Muzzin.
To Jake Muzzin. Fucking, I love that guy.
I love that guy.
He's awesome. But like since we've upgraded our defense, those shots go from 40 to 30, which means a lot.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's huge. Even 10 shots will change a lot the whole game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's all about Detroit making their moves to get better defensemen.
Whatever. We'll
the way that they're going right now is they'll get a good pick.
We've been
next. They'll get a good pick.
Oh, my mic has fallen off the table, people. I'm holding it free.
Jesus Christ.
Keep talking about something. I gotta fix this. Morgan Wallen said the N-word.
Oh yeah, Morgan Wallen said the N-word. Do we cancel him?
The last podcast, Ty says, I'm talking.
Oh yeah, I said last podcast that he would get Country Album of the Year. I'm taking that back right now because there's no way the Grammys.
I apologize for. I should just hold it like this. I might just hold it.
No.
I gotta
take
fix
your time.
it. I gotta fix it. It's just gonna be really loud on the mic. And, anyways, go ahead. I'll try to fix it.
So I said last podcast that he'd get Country Album of the Year. Now
guaranteed, he said. Guaranteed.
I guaranteed it. I did. Now that he said...
You didn't take into account that it's cancel culture, son.
Yeah, cancel culture will do a lot of people. And now that this... Who knows? It may not have been him. But it sounds like him. It was probably him. But, he's definitely not getting called back to the Grammys.
He ain't getting an award.
He ain't getting an award. let alone getting a
You
fucking
forgot it
record
was
deal.
The cancel culture, son.
Like, there's the labels talking about dropping them.
I heard that. I read a thing that said that they already dropped him, but I said
I don't think they did.
It wasn't true, no.
But think about it though. If they do drop him, no matter what controversy is going on right now, a label will pick him up and pay him good money.
Watch fucking like Def Jam pick him up.
Yeah, and the thing is too is like don't quote me on that one, but it's
Shut up the name of the podcast.
don't quote me, don't quote us. Anyways,
I'm not part of this. Let Ty spew this bullshit he's about to.
But like think of it as like a contract in hockey. Is say you owe
some players says the N-word.
No. Say they want to drop a player.
They wouldn't get. But what you think of if like let's say Ovechkin said the N-word?
Oh,
would he get like?
Okay. If they want to drop a player, they have to pay him out the rest of his contract.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works with labels too. They have to pay him out the rest of his contract, and they send him on his way.
Well, there's no doubt he's rolling in money right now. Like
Do you know I was disappointed that I saw him getting out of a Ford and then saying the N-word. That was very disappointing for me.
Why? Because you're one of those dudes.
Well, no, because he talked about a Silverado and he got out of a Ford. That's what I thought the video was about, to be honest. And then he said the N-word. I was like, holy shit, this is real. But at the same time, too, there's some creep across the road, his neighbor, videotaping him out of his window.
You are trying to tell me with you the Morgan Wallen boner you have, you wouldn't be filming him every time he got out of his fucking truck.
I would be, but if he said something a little offside, would I sell that to TMZ? No.
And make a fuck ton of money? Absolutely, you would. I would sell that shit
fast. Do you know what I would do? Is I'd go to Morgan Wallen and say, hey, man, I'm not trying to be that guy.
Oh, you're a double agent. You would be like, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm not the richest person in the world.
Just give me some, backstage passes to your next show, and this gets deleted.
No, because then you're, like, helping the racist. I'm not saying he's racist.
He's not racist. I don't think he's racist.
I'm not saying he's a racist. I'm just saying he's a drunk idiot who...
he was drunk as fuck.
But that is a very wrong thing to do when you are...
Yes, very wrong. We're not saying
it's okay
to say that. Yes.
In general, but when you are damn near close to being
in the privacy of your own home,
the newest big country singer who will, I don't know. It's like you just gotta stop slipping up, man. If you had that whole COVID thing where he's making out with fucking
college chicks,
and
he's got a baby. He just had a baby.
He just had a baby, and he's saying the N-word.
I'm not saying I agree. I don't agree with him at all.
Do you know how funny? It's not funny. But, like, I get some humor out of it when, like, rich people fail just a little bit.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I woke up. Meg's on her phone for, like, an hour before I'm even up. Like, she's just been, like, she wakes up an hour before me. And she goes, I think it was, she goes, she's a huge Morgan Wallen fan, just like you are.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, Morgan Wallen's in the N-word. And I lost it. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Immediately fucking throw my sheets, jump to my phone, looking up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. Okay, now, there's a lot of different ways you can look at this. But I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I'm trying to defend the guy, but it's hard to. It's hard to defend the guy anymore.
It's just like if he didn't, like, do that whole COVID thing. Because success gives you a spotlight on your whole fucking life.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, if he hadn't been as successful with that first album, that wouldn't have been picked up at all. The COVID thing with him making out with college girls when COVID
Not
was
at all.
happening. But he's like 26, right?
Yeah, he's up there. He's not
Which
old.
He's
not young either.
like whatever, but still fucking gross. Second of all, you just had a baby, and then now you're saying the N-word. It's just hard to help the guy out.
Am I still going to listen to his music? Yes. Do I still listen to Michael Jackson music, even though all this shit came out about him with kids? Yes, I still listen to Michael Jackson.
That one's dicey.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Very dicey, but, like, you can't argue that he makes good music. You can't argue that. You can't.
Thriller is the best-selling album of all time and still is. It's not... I can guarantee you, anytime I'm huge on vinyl because I'm a fucking hipster, Anytime I've ever been to somebody's place where they have vinyls or any store, there's a thrift store or whatever, there's always like 5 copies of Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Oh, yeah.
Because people just had doubles of it.
Yeah.
But
no,
him holding the little tiger cub.
Yes. It's not, I'm not saying I'm going to,
Joe Exotic style.
In my own life, I don't agree with what you said, but he still makes fucking good music.
You know what drove me insane was I'm watching I think it might have been the Dallas Red Wings game. We're going back to hockey again, but the Dallas Red Wings game, and I don't want my mic to fall off again. I keep like.
Well, quit fucking with it.
Anyways, they played the song that's in every that used to be on every NHL and used to be in every hockey arena. The Gary Glitter. Ba, da-na,
yeah.
Da-na.
Yeah, that guy was
He's a pedophile.
He's a pedophile.
So they're playing that, and like. I'm like jiving to it because that's not a bad song, but then I was like, wait, this song's not allowed anymore.
But it's so good. It's a good song. You can't argue that. Yeah.
But here's the thing, like, it was in Joker. That song was in Joker. You've never seen the movie yet, right?
What?
Joker.
I saw it.
You saw it?
I loved it.
So when he becomes Joker, like he's fucking hair.
When he kills Buddy Guy and
with the scissors.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he's going to be the psychopath he is.
Yeah.
He's kicking and like dancing down those stairs to Gary Glitter.
Yeah.
But it's so well done because that's made to make you feel uncomfortable with the scene because it's like you like the song.
But see, even me, I didn't really know that about the song.
But I knew that in the theaters. And Meg's sitting beside me, and he's fucking dancing to that song.
Yeah.
I got so uncomfortable because, like, he's a psychopath dancing to a pedophile song.
But you also told me that before I watched the movie, so I got the same feeling.
And it's such a cool scene because he looks dope. Like, he's Joker, and it looks cool. But I'm like...
But you can't argue that. That's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It's a good song. Like, you can't cancel R. Kelly because... Like, we cancel R. Kelly, for sure, 100%. But he made good music. You know, Michael Jackson made good music.
I keep
Morgan
bumping
Wallen
that
makes
mic.
good music.
Stop doing that.
Who?
I keep bumping it.
Yeah, stop bumping that. No, you just can't. You can say they're bad people. You can say they're horrible people. You can't deny their music's good.
I don't know.
Well, it's like when the documentary came out about Michael Jackson.
What documentary?
There's a documentary about like I can't remember what it was on.
There was his last one called "This Is It."
No, there was one about
like
the kids and stuff, and or no, was it a documentary, or was it like a lot of allegations came out about him?
I don't know.
Something came out about him, about allegations of him and kids and stuff. Drake didn't take the song off the album because it's almost impossible to, but he stopped doing the song that he had with
Michael Jackson's vocals.
Yeah, he took it off of he stopped singing it. He doesn't sing it anymore.
That was a good song too.
It was. Yeah, good song, but he took it off. Which
and you know how cool it is? Like it's again, if you whatever you believe, but to have Michael Jackson on your fucking hip hop album. Do you know how much that would have cost him?
Fire, probably a lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. Well, because the guy's how long has he been dead?
Oh,
he died. Yeah, some early 2000s.
Yeah.
I think after 70 years, I think. So like say like there's vocals of a song, like say somebody comes with a song.
Okay.
After 70 years, you can sample that song, no problems asked, like nothing.
I don't know if that's the case. I don't.
There's a point in time where they're like if you want to like sample it or something like that, it gets cleared no matter what because they're so old, like it's been so long that I don't know that logistics for work.
My laptop dying. Keep talking.
What? Do you plug it in?
I'm done.
He's crawling down around on the floor right now, plugging his laptop back. There we go. Perfect. Plugged in.
Wasn't on.
Oh, yeah. Power bar's on now. Yeah, I don't know. There's a certain time where you can start using people's songs again, but yeah, Michael Jackson was not at that point yet. So yeah.
I keep getting this fucking thing on my laptop saying my OneDrive is full, and I think that's like a cloud for PC.
Yeah.
But every time I go to it, it says you've only used 1% of your OneDrive. I don't know.
That's weird.
We're just falling apart on this episode.
We're talking about random.
I'm
random
falling
shit.
apart.
No, yeah, you're falling apart.
my-
I'm doing great. Okay.
My mic keeps falling off, and my
You had
my
to
laptop wasn't charging. It was about
Yeah.
to die on us, and we would have had the whole episode would have been gone.
Really?
I don't know.
I
I just say that for dramatic effect.
I don't know how this works. Where are we going off about? I don't know. Morgan Wallen saying the N-word. You know, a piece of shit guy for saying that back at the end of the day, but he makes good music.
Just like I want to root for him, but even then, like
Yeah, you can't root for that.
But even like you know how TikTok has that trend where it's like I could see myself sitting in the back of a cop car banging my head on a window.
Yeah.
I changed it. I was like, I could see myself sitting in the back of a cop car because I said the N-word.
Oh, yeah. Or there was a song that said the N-word a lot in it, and he goes, I didn't know Morgan Wallen was featured on the song.
Yeah.
Like, shit like that. Like, I mean, honestly, the memes are funny. It's not a funny thing to say, but, you know, it is what it is.
But then I saw that, I told you about it, where that TikTok, it was some fucking white southern dude who was like, it had quite a lot of likes. But I know it was just more people like him were feeding into it. And he was like, if we're canceling Morgan Wallen, we should cancel every rapper ever.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're talking about a genre which is
Majority
is African American.
Yeah. Yeah. It's different if you have MGK saying it on a song, but you don't.
I'm big on MGK right now.
Oh, I'm a big fan.
Oh,
love him.
Do you listen to his new album at all?
Like the newest one?
Yeah.
No.
It's a punk rock, Sum 41.
Yeah, kind of.
Blink 182. Travis
kind
Barker produced it. It's called Tickets to My Downfall.
Yeah, I've heard a few of it. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got Halsey on a song.
That song is there's a song that we grew up with that was like a punk rock song that was like hardcore.
Sum 41?
Something like that. It was like Sum 41,
Fat
Blink
Lip?
182. What?
Fat Lip?
It was like a song like that. Yeah, we'll take Fat Lip for example.
Yeah.
Who knew that Halsey and MGK would be that of our generation, like of this era? They make.
But Travis Barker's doing it with them too, right?
Travis Barker's amazing.
I know. Here, wait. Let me see.
One of the best drummers ever
We
be on this planet of the earth.
It goes, for me, Travis Barker, Roger Taylor, Phil Collins.
Really? In order? Or no
That's in
particular order?
That's no particular.
Just okay.
I bet you Travis Barker could outdrum both of them, but like they were just part of a lot. Like, look at Phil Collins's repertoire
Yeah.
and look at Roger Taylor's repertoire.
Yeah.
He's the drummer for Queen. Like,
It's
anytime
yin and yang,
you ever heard,
yeah, that's him. But yeah, no, like it's yin and yang. It's like trying to compare Wayne Gretzky with McDavid. You just can't do it.
this one probably get demonetized if it's anything, but we don't have monetization anyway, so we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that video is a masterpiece to me too. I love me some
Halsey, the one that MGK
No, I was
Halsey.
talking about Fat Lip.
Oh, Fat Lip. Oh yeah, that was a good
I
one.
don't want to waste my time.
Were they on the convenience store at the beginning?
Yeah, rapping to the dudes.
Yeah. So the radio blasted. Is it whatever?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'll play that video somewhere and I'll show Megan like this is mine and Ty's childhood.
That was Blink 182, right?
No, that was Sum 41.
Sum 41. Did I see Sum 41? I saw Sum 41. That was my first concert ever.
You.
I saw Sum 41 and Billy Talent.
Yeah, Billy Talent. I was gonna say.
Yeah. Sum 41 opened for Billy Talent. It was fucking amazing. And what's the guy's name? It's Johnny or like Jerry or something like the singer. He had bright pink hair, spiked out.
Yep.
Yo, I was going crazy.
Yeah.
I was
No.
like, this is my shit.
No,
probably
they're like that weird
13,
bridge from
14.
like 90s rock, like when like old heads started to hate it, like old
Mhm.
rock, like dad music, started to hate it. But then like our generation, like probably a generation before us, because we weren't old enough.
Well, we also grew up with older sisters that listened to that. Like we
Not
listen
really.
to old like that type of stuff.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. And like, I'm getting upset about Tekashi 6ix9ine right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Did you see his Instagram post?
yeah.
He was what is that? Not leaking, like previewing his,
previewing a song.
and he's got that fucking disgusting beard thing. He's covered in even more tattoos.
There's the beard. I don't want to call it what it is, but it's a beard.
Get the blicky.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he looks a little weird. But there's a guy who dubs that, and like makes fun of what he says.
Yeah.
It's so funny, and that was funnier than the actual posting of that.
Last thing though I want to be is the dude who's like, this generation's music is nothing compared. This is not music.
Yeah.
My generation had good music. Do you know what I mean? Because then
But we will be. We will be. Whether you want to believe it or not.
I live in the generation of Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. That's all I'm gonna say. But like at the same time,
yeah. Speaking of those two, when are they gonna fucking drop a heater album?
like collab.
No, I mean,
Or
like,
just, like,
I mean,
drop
just
their
in
own shit?
general. In general, drop an album.
When pandemic's over,
I hope so.
so they can tour and make quadruple the money. Logic said he was gonna tour for no pressure, but I don't know.
I don't think he will. I mean, maybe he will after all this COVID stuff is done. Hopefully, it's done.
We keep saying all this COVID stuff is done. Once COVID's over,
I saw a tweet and it was saying when COVID's over is like saying when the Leafs win the cup.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. And started turning in like that.
Yeah.
But this could be their year to win.
I think it'll be their year.
It'll be their best chance in the
And
past
also,
couple
I'm
years.
fine with dealing with the shit of the Red Wings because easy now.
Sorry.
Don't fall apart over there too.
No, I hit the thing.
I don't know. The Red Wings suck. That's kind of the majority of this podcast.
I say, eat shit for this year. Get a first round pick.
It'll
next
be
year.
2 more years until we even have a chance of getting to the semifinals.
Are they in the middle of a rebuild right now,
Yes.
or what? Okay.
But also, it just takes one fucking player to turn shit around sometimes. Okay, anyways, let's not fucking talk about hockey.
Yeah, we keep talking about.
I feel like
hockey.
people will be like, the Super Bowl's this weekend. What are you doing talking
Yeah,
about?
Super Bowl. So you want to hear something really crazy? So, Steph Curry, right? One of the best 3-point shooters of all time.
Okay.
Arguably the best of all time. His percentage of making a 3-pointer is around 43%.
Okay. Are
Okay.
you bringing it back to football?
Yes.
Okay.
Tom Brady, his percentage of winning a Super Bowl, 45%.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? He has. I think his percentage of making the Super Bowl, like just the Super Bowl in general, is like 55%.
He's got to be like the Wayne Gretzky of football at this point.
Yeah. Well, I was talking the other day with the guys, and I was saying it's crazy to live in a time where, like, you think about it, like the Wayne Gretzky,
Yeah.
right? To watch him grow, like to grow up watching him play,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
We have another version of Wayne Gretzky, but in football, Tom Brady,
Yeah.
who is on paper the best
He's
quarterback
he's
of
either
all
that
time.
or he's the Michael Jordan. He's the Gretzky or the
Yes.
Michael Jordan.
Michael
or
Jordan.
Those 3 people will be in
Yes.
the conversation, right?
Yeah, yeah. And before him, it was Joe Montana. Before him.
That's
right?
crazy.
And, you know.
Because if he gets this one, it'll be his 6th, 7th. That's bananas.
I think 7th. I mean, I believe because Montana had 4, I think, and then when he got it, and then he surpassed him, and then now another. Yeah, I can't remember. I'll look it up real quick. But yeah, Tom Brady is.
It goes, like, I'm not in order, but it goes Wayne Gretzky, fucking Michael Jordan, Floyd Mayweather, and fucking
He's going on. If he wins the next one, it'll be his 7th.
and Tom Brady, right?
Yeah.
Like, people like to do the whole Kobe, LeBron, whatever, but I just
Michael Jordan, yeah.
has to be because he's just Jordan. Anyways.
Yeah. So that's why that's why I say when I say on paper, Tom Brady's the best quarterback to ever play, and that's true.
Well, who else has 7? Or who else has 6?
The closest is 4 or 5 with Joe Montana, and he
Yeah.
played back in the fucking
That's
80s,
crazy.
90s.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And people argue that
So Tom Brady just got traded to the Bucks like this before
Yeah.
the season, right?
yeah.
remember
I don't know
that.
if he was a free agent or what, but he
or the money was just right.
He ended up at the Bucks.
And then Gronk followed him.
Did you hear what Gronk did with the
Yeah, you
re-
were telling me.
pretending to retire?
Yeah.
to avoid a trade
Which
with
is
the Detroit
sleazy as
Lions?
fuck, but it's funny.
The fact that he can say that and not get any repercussions from
Yeah.
it shows you that Gronk is one of those guys that doesn't give a fuck.
He sounds like he's Tom Brady, or they're both their ride or die, right? Like
Yeah.
they're both there. And maybe it's one of those things where they just play better together.
Yeah, it was one. And two, also.
So how
Gronk-
many rings does Gronk have?
4,
4?
I think.
And they're all with Brady.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, let me double check on that one too, but I believe it's 4.
And then this will be his 5th. So he's only 2 behind.
Gronkowski Super Bowl wins. He's got 3.
3. So 4.
And they're all with Brady.
Yeah. So if he gets this one, it'll be 4, and then he's 3 behind.
I think he might be one of the.
What is he? What's his
He's
position?
the tight end.
Tight end.
So he's the big guy on the.
He protects.
So he's on the line, but he can also run routes and accept passes.
Okay, so he's there to protect Tom Brady, but also make passes.
He's an audible, so like he can run out and catch passes.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's eligible. He's on the line, but he's eligible to catch passes.
How annoying is it that that's one game for the Super Bowl?
I mean, I'm okay with it, but like growing up watching hockey, I'm not okay with it. You know what I mean? Like I've accepted it now.
Yeah, but like, I get it too. It probably brings more money in because it's a bigger thing.
Yeah.
It's bigger than the Stanley Cup Finals because it's just one huge thing. But like, what if there's like a fluke? Like, what if the ref makes a bad call and like the game's just
Happens all the
over?
time.
I know. And some people just say that's like how the sport is. Like that's just you have to go with it.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 second.
No, you're good. No, but I'm not even like big on football, but I know that this is probably going to be not his defining moment, but like I don't know.
So if Gronkowski wins the Super Bowl,
yeah,
he'll tie the most wins by the most Super Bowl wins by tight end.
When it comes to like team sports, who's got the most wins? Like how many cups does Gretzky have? 5? Something like that? 4?
I don't even know. I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
That's the thing is I know more about Tom Brady's Super Bowl wins than I do know about Wayne Gretzky's Cup wins.
Cup wins, yeah.
Like I can tell you that.
Did you see that 2 Bears one game where they brought the Stanley Cup on? I told you about this.
Yeah.
Watch that. It's so funny because Bert Kreischer didn't even know what was happening. He's like,
I don't think I saw it, but I know
he's
you
like,
told me about it.
Who? He's like, real talk. Who took a shit in this one?
Yeah.
I was watching. Did you see they have a live show? I feel like all we do in this podcast
Super
is
Bowl?
talk about other podcasts. Yeah.
Well, that's what other podcasts do. You talk about other podcasts.
Did you see the video that Bert Kreischer put up?
Yes, when he's naked.
No, not that one.
Oh.
The one where he had somebody break into his house.
Oh yeah. I saw.
I love the audio. Is like, is that Bert Kreischer hosted the Super Bowl thing with Tom Segura and Warren Sapp?
Yeah.
He just like makes this thing of like where like this is the real dude, and then it flips to him. He's like just picks a picture like he's got a bunch of posters of himself in there.
Well, it's on Instagram, so you can hold up to the mic after. It's on Instagram, so it's not. You're not gonna get any.
I know, but it's just kind of loud.
Yeah.
It's just a loud beeping. Oh, it's Bert Kreischer. They're the kings of marketing, man. Mm-hmm. Like they're so fucking good.
Who? Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura?
Yeah,
they're really good at that. Did you see the one where Bert Kreischer calls Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
And he pulls him up. He goes, "Hope this is his real number."
Yeah.
Yo, what up? What up? What up, big boy?
He just woke up.
Yeah.
That's
goes,
hilarious.
You want to come fishing with me and Tom Segura?
He didn't go, by the way.
No.
I saw they posted an Instagram with him, Tom Segura, and Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
And Snoop Dogg wasn't there, and everybody's like, "So Snoop was a no-show, eh?"
Yeah. But he said, Snoop Dogg was like, "Yeah, man, I love the outdoors. Take me out. Yeah, blah, blah, blah."
That's funny. Oh, fuck me. Like, I don't know. Like, it would be fun to eventually do visual for this.
Yeah, we could set up some GoPros.
But then you'd have to set, like, one.
No, you could do one in this corner, one in this corner.
I know, but you need a wide, I feel like.
GoPro goes wide.
You need, like, a fisheye.
Yeah, GoPro has fisheye.
Yeah, we'll see. I also want to get more mics on here so we can have more people.
Yeah. Well, we got to get a new converter, right?
Eventually.
Or can you connect two converters?
I have no fucking idea. This is my favorite thing because...
You don't know. Trying to figure it out.
Because when Matt's not here, I'm like, I don't know what to do, Dad.
Help me, Dad.
Help me, Dad.
Help me. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But no, like, I've looked up because... I don't even want to get into it because it's just too technical mumbo-jumbo.
Honestly, that I'm not even good enough with.
Not even good.
I can take apart a shotgun, but I can't take apart one of those fucking things. I don't even fucking know.
That's so weird. You know what would be funny if you cocked a gun on...
I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. I gotta go upstairs and grab my keys. Well, do we have time for...
What?
Can we take a quick pause?
Yeah, we can possibly come back.
Okay. 'Cause I've been holding it.
Okay. Okay, now don't like. Ladies and gentlemen, he has a gun. He is back and he is here to sweep the place in this. What is it? Fucking 15 by 4 room. Yeah. You look like such a hick right now.
Yeah. Well, I was deciding what gun to pull out, and this is my favorite one.
I'm kind of glad we don't have visuals right now because you look like such a fucking redneck.
Yeah. I can show you pictures of me being a redneck.
What?
What do you want me to?
I don't care.
Hold on.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Ready?
No. Ugh. That just peaked. That just peaked the mic. Oh my god. And then you just rest it against the thing like it's a guitar.
Well, yeah, it's fine. It's not loaded. You know it's not loaded. The action's open.
Oh, bitch, I'm gun safety quiet.
No, honestly, when my friends are getting into shooting guns and stuff like that, they actually say I'm really safe with guns.
As he pulls it out and decides to
No,
cock it for no reason on a podcast.
Yeah, well, you know, I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen it since
to make
duck
sure
hunting
it's
season.
there.
Yeah, it'll be out within February, March.
Can I see it?
2 months. 2 months it'll be back out.
Can I see it? I feel like a man needs to hold a gun every once in a while.
Yeah, you do. Makes you feel powerful. Make sure you proof it.
Proof it.
You gotta proof it safe. Come on.
What's that TikTok where it's like the AR assault rifle is one of the most tactical machine guns made
No,
by
man.
I just don't want to do it because it's just like I don't know. I'm a man.
Yeah, you know how to work a shotgun. You're fine. It's not loaded. Don't worry. For the folks,
I will never be
it's not
comfortable
loaded. Well, we gotta go
holding a gun
shooting.
indoors. I don't know why.
I clean them all the time in here.
I know.
If you do it in a closed space, you get a little buzz from the fucking gun cleaner.
Well, we're sober. I just cracked another beer, but
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, I'm sober. No, I like showing off my guns, even though nobody can see it. Other than you.
you can get the sound here
Yeah. Okay, we probably stop before.
before people stop listening because of how loud it is. Anyways,
Yep.
take it.
Yep.
But then again, like you look at people from other countries and they're like, "Here, catch this Magnum Python."
Yeah. Or there's some places where they don't even have guns. People are stabbing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you know, I'm safe with guns. I'm not. I keep them in my gun safe, like every other human being. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope. I do have to clean them, though, and I think soon.
Yes, I would hope so.
Yeah. Well, I don't. No, I don't, because within 2 months I got to take them back out to go shoot turkeys. So
What other podcast just has a gun
I don't know.
that can't
One
be
and
allowed on
only.
YouTube?
Probably. I mean,
It's
demonetization.
it's a fake gun.
It's a BB gun.
It's a BB gun that sounds a lot like a real
Yeah. shotgun,
but it
Yeah.
has an orange tip.
Yeah. How come it's okay that people play RB6 online and put on YouTube, but we can't a shotgun?
I'll tell you why. Because there's just something about that makes your like
Your dick hard? Cause my dick.
No, there's just like something like in you, like you feel it in your chest. So when you like, I'm on I don't know what I'm on right now, but like you're, I don't know. People went
Adrenaline?
to war 60, 70 years ago.
Oh, you feel like a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We took a friend of ours who's a girl, her boyfriend out shooting
A friend
guns.
of ours who's female.
Who's female. Her boyfriend wanted to shoot guns with us.
I don't know about this story, but go ahead.
I don't even know where I was going. Long story short, guy fell in love with guns, and now he wants to shoot more guns.
Remember the
all
first
time.
time you shot a shotgun?
I was scared shitless.
I know you were.
I was fucking.
I shot it before you, didn't I? No, because you wouldn't let.
Can I also say one thing for the folks at home? This is a 3-inch slug coming out of a 12-gauge shotgun. Let me put that in perspective
shot
for you.
by what, a 12?
12-gauge.
No,
12
like
gauge?
how old were you? Like 14?
12, 13?
Okay.
12, 13?
Yeah.
Maybe 12. No, I was 13. You were 12 because you got your license too.
At 13, yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
It's the equivalent of when you're a kid holding a cannon on the side of your shoulder. Now, to me, that means nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I shoot guns, I know. But if they put birdshot
I'm not
in
gonna
it,
lie, I shot it with my eyes closed.
yeah, that's not a
Which is
good
not
thing.
safe.
That's
But
not.
it was downrange in a safe environment with people
Yes.
who knew what they were doing.
We were shooting at a blue jug, weren't we? Like
Something
a big
like that.
blue oil jug or whatever.
I don't
don't
know.
know. But no, I was scared shitless because they're loud.
They
I
are
was
loud.
fucking 13. I've shot crossbows. That's no
22.
big deal. 22s, no big deal. But then we're going to the fucking big boy leagues. Here's a fucking 12 gauge
Is 22
shotgun.
over there too?
What?
Is your safe still open?
No, it's closed.
Oh.
If my keys are right here, it's closed. Because you can't take it out without, you know. But yeah, no, a 3-inch slug, Sabbath slug,
Yeah.
with a 12 gauge. That's a fucking
Some
punch
people
to the
think you're
shoulder.
speaking mumbo jumbo right now.
But for the one person that understands what I'm talking about, imagine shooting that thing when you're 13, 12.
But I'm sure some people have shot it when they're 9.
100%. I was a pussy, okay? And I
Yeah.
will gladly admit that.
Yeah.
After I shot it, I was fine. I was like, oh, it's not even that bad.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
yeah. We've been around guns since we were 12, so.
Yeah.
It's my
We
new
have very
hobby.
different like perspectives
Yeah.
on that kind of thing.
And
Not
we're-
very different, but I don't know. I don't even want to get into that.
Mm-mm. And we probably should.
No, but like we don't disagree.
We agree and we disagree at the same time. When it comes to the guns that I own, we agree on.
It's fine just until it becomes a politics
Yes,
thing, and then
yeah.
that's where I want to stay absolutely
100% of that. I
miles
understand.
and miles and miles
Yeah.
away from that conversation.
Yes.
The first person who comes on this podcast and says something about like Trump or Biden or whatever, have
Trudeau
you,
or whatever.
Trudeau, I'm just gonna start screeching.
Yeah.
It'll suck for the audience, but like I'm saying it right now as a timestamp. If somebody comes on here and tries to go down that road, because like you can say whatever you want, like
Yeah.
certain things, like I'm sure that's just happening.
Yeah.
But if you try to go into the policies and stuff like that, I'm just gonna start screeching like a fucking
Yeah, or your own personal views on it and cause an argument about it. You stay out of it.
yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Do I agree with it? No. But do you agree with it? Yes, and that's fine. I'm
What are you
not.
talking about?
Well, with some of the bands that. Yeah, you fucking ass. No, some of the things that have happened recently.
No, I
and-
don't agree with all of it.
No, but
I don't agree with most of it.
yeah, I don't agree with any of it. So.
But again,
You sound like a peg.
I was trying to go for like a screeching eagle or something.
A red-tailed hawk.
Sure.
I can't even do it.
Yeah.
Whenever you watch a movie and there's a hawk above, it's a red-tailed hawk screech. I can almost personally guarantee it. It's the most commonly recognized bird sound in the world.
I
well,
keep pulling
in North
my
America.
mic, but I'm worried it's just gonna jump off like it did last time.
Yeah.
I was so panicked, I didn't know what to do. Whatever.
Is she on there tight?
She's on there tight, but like if you do this enough, like if you pull it back and forth enough, my audio's gonna be terrible. It's gonna just be like a bunch of yeah.
Oh, well.
Like we need to get upgrade and get
Get
better.
ones that come from the ceiling, like in UFC, in WWE.
Oh my god.
Ladies
We'd never
and
get anything done.
gentlemen.
We would just keep talking. We can do that if you wanted to. We could staple this to the roof and
Fuck
have it come
yeah.
down.
I'm down.
No,
Let's do it.
but I feel
Coming from there.
no. We need like new ones because like these ones that have springs, they're very like
Springy.
you hear like.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
We'll take the springs out. What do the springs do?
They
Hold
hold
'em
it
up?
together.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you need like a nicer one. I don't
I mean, we could hang it from there.
know.
Like from this beam. And drop them down. I don't know. Just a thought.
I don't know.
Just a thought.
Just a thought. No. We'll see.
Yeah.
How many beers are you at now?
Including the ones
Sorry, not beers. Capri Sun.
Capri Suns. Total all day, 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7 Or right now. Right now,
All
3.
day. All day.
I don't want to say that on recording.
Yeah. I can tell you that I've had this one Bud Light
Yes.
for an hour and 40 minutes right
You
now.
want another
Because
one?
that's how long we've been. No.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. I don't know if I could kill another one in the span of 20 minutes.
Why not? Oh, pussy.
Okay, grab me the tall ones.
Do you want a land shark?
No.
Okay, now they might be cold.
Get me a Budweiser.
Let me just move this.
Move the BB gun. This is terrible, though. People think that we're fucking... No, this is not the case. Like,
What?
we're idiots, but we're not idiots like that. There's not even ammo in this house.
There's far away from here.
Yes, far away from here.
It's nowhere in the vicinity. If I had, there's a camera here, I'd show you.
This is my favorite thing, too, because our location is up to your imagination.
Yeah.
So
we could be anywhere.
We're in the back cave.
We could be in.
I was trying to think of
anywhere.
a name for this spot. I'm gonna call it like either like the pod or
The Dragon's Den.
the Dragon's Den or the cave. Because I don't like the term
The Pod.
Man, that's kind of nice.
Ah.
Pod.
The Pod.
I like the pod because it's
The
like
pod.
Yeah.
Well, because
Going down to
it's
the
a pod.
Yeah.
But a pod, you're
Yeah.
yeah.
The podcast pod.
Well, I just thought the pod, you know?
But no, I hate when people use the term man cave.
No. Well,
Like,
we're
I'm
going to...
fucking.
I like the name Man Cave.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's like your own man, you know, like there's a bar table and there's beer. What was that?
I don't know what it was.
Hair?
There's a snake in my boot. That's a lot nicer. That's a lot nicer than that Bud
You
Light.
tell me Budweiser is better than Bud Light? Jesus Christ.
Maybe because it's more unhealthy.
What?
Maybe
I mean, you get drunker off of it, so I'm not going to judge you on that one.
We'll be 3 sheets to the wind with fucking 2 of these.
Those are rookie numbers. You need to boost those up.
I don't get drunk anymore. I just have a glass of whiskey every now and again, and
I don't get drunk either. I just can't get drunk
and
anymore.
listen to some audiobooks or watch Star Wars or
Yeah, I don't know what's worse. You not wanting to get drunk or me not being able to get drunk anymore.
it's a money saver for me.
It's not
if
for
I
me.
do want to get drunk. What's your number now? Like to get drunk? Let's say those regular cans of Land Shark, like regular
Regular cans of Land Shark.
like pop can size.
I don't even want to tell you.
You can tell me.
I had more than I should have tonight. But
Okay.
I had I would say it would take me to I'd say 12, 11, 10, somewhere in that range. Then I'd start getting and then after that it's just like I just ride it out and I just keep at the same
Maybe
pace.
you can just switch it up if you want to get drunk off things like just drink
That's
whiskey
why I had
or
a
even maybe
shot of-
coolers like Twisted Teas would do you in.
Nah, they kill me. Twisted Teas kill me.
Because of
The sugar.
sugar?
I get
You used to murder those nights.
I get my face goes really red.
Yeah, I get puffy.
Yep, I get puffy
Yeah.
because of the
Because
sugar.
what's
in it.
in the is it what like I guess it's a malt beer technically, but like in a lot of coolers it's just vodka.
Yeah, I can drink White Claws like there's no like there's no tomorrow.
And you don't get puffy.
I love White Claws. What?
You don't get puffy.
No.
Mm.
But then I started to drink Pink Whitney with White Claws, and then it's just like I'll get puffy a little bit. But also too, I don't drink. I'll drink like half a bottle of Pink Whitney, no problem. But once I
There's
go past
still
that
that
half,
bottle in our fridge that we stole from you.
what?
We stole that one bottle from you a while ago.
You paid me for it. You paid me for it.
You know,
Yeah.
when you bought like 12.
Yeah, because it was the first time I saw him in the LCBO, so I bought as
And you're
many
like,
as
I
I
love
could.
Barstool.
Yeah.
It's still in our fridge. We still have, like, we don't drink very often, so we have a couple bottles of like Girls Night Out. I have my whiskeys, and that's about it.
Yeah. Hopper drank a whole 2.6 of that last weekend.
Of
Pink Whitney.
ooh,
With beer. I drank about a quarter, maybe a half, maybe a third. We'll say a third to be fair. That was when he wasn't making any sense when he was talking. not gonna tell you what else he did that night, but you know.
Yeah.
He drank a whole bottle. We didn't go to bed till
He's on the moon at that point, right?
early. Yeah.
On the moon at that point.
Yeah. It was kryptonite.
Ugh.
And then, fucking, I don't like saying names on this. Is that weird?
I don't really say
I try to
names.
avoid
You can
names.
if you want to.
The Big Red.
Yes.
I'll say Big Red.
If you don't
He
shoot Big
knows
Red,
what I'm talking
then
about.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Big Red.
The worst part is,
fucking-
like, if he heard this, he'd be like, motherfuckers.
Yeah, but at the same time, I call him Big Red all the time.
Clifford.
Clifford, yeah.
Okay,
that's
what
not
that
good.
name came from?
The guy
some
from-
drunk dude in
Ottawa. No, it came from the security guard.
Clifford. That's awesome.
They called him Clifford, and they called his cousin Shaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm big on nicknames too.
yeah. I love nicknames. I don't have one myself, but
For whatever reason, I could say my name.
yeah,
For whatever reason, they just deem me shoddy.
yeah.
And that's all they know me as.
Because
now.
you're shoddy perp.
Yeah, I guess.
And because I know they used to call you Little Shoddy, because
Shoddy.
Little Shoddy.
Yeah.
You know, because of me, I was the Big Shoddy.
Okay,
They never
easy
called me
now.
Big Shoddy.
They
though.
never did.
Never called me anything
That-
like that. But they called you Little Shoddy, and then you.
But for some reason, if somebody said, "Hey, yo, shoddy" on the street, I wouldn't turn around. But if they said it in Hopper's voice
You would.
or one of the guys' voice, I'd be like, "Hey," you know what I mean? Like, for some reason, when they say my name, I'll listen to them. Like when we're
Yeah.
playing video games or something, I know that that's me.
Yeah.
But like anywhere else, I don't think that that's me.
Yeah.
No, I don't really have. Me and Meg don't really have nicknames. I just call her Megs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I think all the guys have nicknames except
Except for you.
for me. I have Ty. They
But
call me
that's
Ty.
easy.
That's
an
easy. That's an
given.
easy one.
That's a name that has a nickname already.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like what,
Like Robert being called Bobby.
yeah.
You know, it's just it is what it is. Like, but like half of the guys their nicknames are off their last name.
Or like their name slightly changed.
Yeah, that dude. I don't know, but every time I go walk into a room and I see my friends, I don't call them by that name. I call them like Shooter. I'll call them Spudnik. I'll call them random fucking names, just because to throw them off a little bit. But when I'm talking about them, it's their actual nicknames.
Yeah. I don't know.